So whether you're running a modeler or a Sims or analog, the same principles apply. So with a modeler or Sims, the first thing you want to do is just pick an amp and cab combo that you like. I think for metal, man, you can't go wrong with a dual rectifier or a 5150. Those are go-tos, for me. There's a lot of other boutique amps I like, but pick your poison. These are my settings. I keep the gain around noon. I dial in a little bit more high end with my presence and treble. I keep the middle around noon again, and then dial back the bass a little. Dual rectifiers tend to be pretty bass heavy. Now from there, you want to pick a cab that you like, and again, can't go wrong with Mesa. I'm running a Mesa 4x12 with vintage 30 speakers. I like to do a mic position at around the cap edge, and a low cut between 50 to 80 hertz, a high cut around 10 to 12, and then again, pick your poison for mics. I'm running a mix here with a 57 and a condenser mic. In front, I got an overdrive tightening everything up, so I got the gain at 0. I'm dialing the tone in a little higher on the treble, and volume all the way up. Gate in front of everything just to tighten everything up. This is a modulation pedal, so it doesn't really apply, but in the back I am running a little bit of EQ. Again, just tightening up the high mids and treble a little bit. Now in my digital workspace, I'm running Studio One. I might do something like this, like throw another EQ in here, start making some tweaks. I like to remove high-end frequencies, so I usually find, well, I'll actually show you a little trick here. So make a really narrow EQ band like this, and you can actually start sweeping around looking for frequencies. They sound like high-pitched, like you just hear like really awful shitty frequencies, and what you can do is just remove them like this completely. But then you can also again run some high pass and low pass again, and then guitars tend to like to come alive again around like 6K. So you can do a little bump around there if you like. And I also like to bump some mids here around like 2K, 2 to 2500. But you can see I found 3 nasty frequencies here that I just took all the way out. They're usually between 3 to 4K. You'll find some nasty frequencies. And I actually just remove 4K altogether every time. And that was way longer a video than I intended, but I hope it helps.